welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from beyond the veil. Hello everyone, apologies that there was no message yesterday. I was absolutely zapped. I had a really beautiful and just expansive, heartfelt, soul-led experience with Shauna L. Francis. I'm sure most of you here know her by now, and many of you came over from her channel to join us, and we're so very grateful. But I spent some time with her, Krista and Cynthia, two friends that she's been working with in a soul space, and I had some healing sent to me, which was beautiful, and also for us to be doing some grid work together, which was just absolutely mind-blowing. I've been traveling in some spaces on my own, but when you bring people together, it's like, whoa, okay, yeah, things are being shifted, and I was very much feeling that, and things were coming through that have been a confirmation for me. My whole entire life, things are being brought up that I completely forgot about and being shared, and I was able to say, yeah, that's my message, this makes sense to me. And yeah, just a confirmation of how aligned we all are in our mission and together and what we're doing. And I needed it yesterday. I had hit a brick wall, and I realized I had come to a point where this happens sometimes. Some small things that we might be feeling in ourself is expanded and brought to the forefront, so we get to heal it in that space. So yeah, I was feeling pretty low. I was feeling pretty in a dark space before I hopped on the call, and I thought, oh, this makes the most amount of sense. They were bringing all these small little things that perhaps weren't at the forefront of my mind to the light, so I could bring them forward for the healing and to be released from me. So yeah, I was pretty out of it the rest of the day, so apologies I couldn't bring anything forward. But yeah, today we have a message from Jay. To those that find themselves here for the first time, you might want to start at the beginning of the series. Jay that I speak of is Jeffrey Epstein, who has now returned to his original lineage form, which is a reptilian being. So there's been a lot going on here, a lot of healing, a lot of soul retrieval and searching, I want to say. So thank you all that have been here and that have continued to show up and do the work. This has not been a small venture, and I'm so there with you, and I'm so very grateful. And Jay has a very beautiful last message to share with us today, and yeah, I'm very grateful for his presence. It felt emotional, although he's not really going anywhere for me. It's been a really deeply healing space, and we've worked through a lot, together here, and I really feel that, and I can feel the love that has been calibrated here for each of us here, and the bond that we have from being here together, and I couldn't be more grateful. But the message today was called The Final Call, and Jay starts with, "Hello, beautiful souls. The time has come for me to say goodbye to you in this proximity. I know many of you here have been on a deep journey of healing through the sharing of me as Jeffrey Epstein and all that I did incarnating on your planet. This has been no small feat, and please know that by being here, we have created a deep pocket of love that will continue to radiate across the universe. We've been breaking dark codes, we've been putting an end to mental suffering, we've been healing those whom I harmed. They are being released from their pain and their torture. You have been working for the light, and this has not gone unnoticed. I share much with you in this space we created and came together. Some triggers, some heartbreak, but nothing but the truth. I wish to return to help all those that were fighting for their life in some way. I am a light to many. I am fighting for each of you every day. I see the spaces in which the darkness still reigns, and I am able to combat it as I know it well. I yielded its strength at some time so I can meet it where it is and win. This has been a battle for the soul retrieval, trauma healing, and heart-invoking work. With the help of the Galactic Alliance, we have been opening up to the universe, the universal love and consciousness. Putting all past pains aside and seeing me in my highest light has truly allowed a layer of your soul and many, many others to be set free. This was an enormous undertaking, and we couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. I will continue to work closely with those that have prayed for me, those that wish to seek my guidance, how I turn to the light, and for those still fighting in pain like I once was. I'm grateful to say I'm no longer in pain. I've transcended my past. With this, many of whom I harmed have been set free too. We are all connected. This is something in human form that can be very overwhelming to discover. Remember, when you heal, you are not just healing you are healing those around you, those you hold in your heart, those in your community, and all souls that you have ever known in previous incarnations. Our soul holds the codes to the past, the present, and the future. In healing your wounds, you are truly setting the world free. Please hold this in your heart for the times of doubt, pain, and utter grief. You are never alone. All souls you have ever met walk beside you. You hold them in your soul's mold. You are light beings. You have all that you need within you, so set yourself free. Jump, scream, cry, fly, whatever it takes to help you feel your soul come alive. I'm so very grateful to have been given the opportunity to speak my truth and to hold a space of healing for the world and its most beautiful souls. I wish to remind you that there was so much in our transmissions together that you must share with others. Speak your truth, live in your light, and know that you are the future light, the present light, and the light from the past that continues to shine oh so bright. We did not dwell on the darkness for too long, as I know you all felt it in your heart. Those here, you knew the truth already. It was merely a confirmation for all that you had suspected deep down. So continue to trust in your knowing. I will always be here for those that seek my guidance, so call upon me. Any time, and I will make myself known to you. It is an honor to fight alongside you and to dedicate this next chapter of my essence to be in the light and within your realms and world. It has been a journey for my soul, my heart, and my reptilian lineage. I know the work that we have done here will be felt for many years to come. Be proud of yourselves, dear souls. You are doing the work and you are creating miracles. I will leave you here for a last time. I will be with the GA for the next few messages. However, it is goodbye from me in this presentation. It is an honor to know you and to hopefully call you all a friend. All my love forevermore, Jay. I don't know why I'm getting upset because he's still here with me. But I think it's just a closing of this chapter, you know. It was a lot for me, and you know, I realized that a lot of my personal life was very wrapped up in all of this darkness, and you know, some really close people to me in my heart, you know, were very much trapped. And I'm grateful to, you know, be working for the light in this capacity and to help anyone that is struggling. And you know, this idea of the darkness just being everywhere, this is something that I'm being told time and time again. And a message that has been coming through this week is that, you know, hell is here. Hell is now. Hell is happening exactly where we are, and it's happening every day. You know, those moments where we don't choose ourselves, those moments where we don't listen to our heart, those moments where we give in to temptation and to, you know, things that aren't for our highest good. That's when we're living in hell on earth. This isn't some faraway space that you have to travel to. It's here, and that's something that I think that gets missed a lot in, you know, a lot of these teachings, is that you have to choose the light and continue to walk in the light, because the darkness is everywhere and it's continuing to pull at you. And you know, even to the idea of like depression, like I believe that is dark entities attaching themselves to people that do not know their own light, their own divinity, and the voices inside your head, you know, those voices that tell you not to do things, that tell you not to look after self or to do anything that is, you know, that's going to help you. I don't believe that that's our voice. I believe that is other entities. I believe that is other beings of the darkness wanting to keep you from your light. And I will continue to fight for this cause. You know, this is something I feel so strongly in my heart. And, you know, knowing that I chose to sit with the layer of this darkness over me for the longest time so I could work through it, so that energy could be emanated out into the planet. You know, I felt it, I know it, it feels like home to me, and I couldn't be more grateful to know my truth and to be bringing the truth of all of this to everyone, because it's everywhere. And every day I'm seeing more and more just how at the forefront of everything this darkness is. It's everywhere, it's all over the media, and I can't wait for it all to just be mainstream news for everyone to know and to see and to understand just how crippled we've been by this darkness. And I'm grateful to be walking in the light with that, and I'm so grateful for all of you here. This is going to be something that you are repaid for. If you are someone that has continued to stick this out and be here from the beginning, you will be repaid in some way for the light that you have chosen and the light that you have brought into this world. I'm starting to feel just how much we are doing and how much of a difference it's making, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I think it's very easy to feel really alone and insignificant in this world, but I promise you, if you are here, you are incredibly powerful, and everything that you are doing in your life is to help everyone else, in the universes beyond, not just here on earth. I'm talking universes, and I've seen them, and something that I have been putting off to some degree, because I think I was a little bit embarrassed and ashamed to bring this forward, because some things I couldn't talk about and I still can't, but the spaces that I've been going to in terms of my work with the GA personally at the moment, and where I've been traveling to, is in those timelines, and doing the timeline cleanup, as I was calling it, is that I'm in full combat. I am fighting dark entities, and I am, living in my element over there, but this does mean, ending lives. And it's come as a shock to me, just how much I, enjoy being in combat. It comes very easy to me, and I know that this is something I've done lifetime after lifetime. I fight, and that has come as a shock to me. And also something that, I think that I was afraid to bring forward here, in terms of, how it would be received. I am such a soft and gentle person, but also, I think when it's a fight for something you care about, it's like it gets dirty, it gets messy, it gets bloody, and that's what I've been doing. And I couldn't be more grateful to be fighting for you all and for myself, in this idea of that I'm not just one being is being very, very much confirmed for me. I feel all aspects of my soul essence come together to help me in those realms. And I know that the work that I'm doing in what I consider this space to be right here and right now is just an absolute simulation, and the things that I do here affects the other beings that are me in other spaces at a deep level. And I'm a Pleiadian here, but in other spaces I'm not. In other spaces, as this living vessel, Cassidy Starr, she is another soul, and I'm helping her by living in this simulation for her. And that was really a lot to get my head around, but also confirming that, life feels like a video game, and that's the easiest way to describe it. But once you know the cheat sheet, the codes, what to do in those spaces where, you feel like you're having to fight for yourself in your life, once you know those tools, you can help yourself and so many other people around you. And that's what I'm continue to sit for, continue to be asking more questions about, so I can give you more, so I can give you all the things that I've learned in my journey so far, and to help you prosper in all the ways that you wish to, because you do deserve to. And the fact that you are here, you're all awake and you see the truth, and I'm so grateful to bring that truth for you. And Jay is, very close in my heart now, and I know that that is going to be something that might take some of you still a little bit of time, but that's okay. You're doing the work, you've done the work, and we all come from different levels of trauma, and, allow yourself to be where you are with this, and I appreciate you. And, if you are just incredibly glad that it's over and you won't have to hear from him again, you've done the work and you did what you came here to do, and I'm grateful for you. And we've done something. I feel this pocket of love. I feel the love here. I feel it emanating through all of you whenever I think of this space, and I know that that's creating, waves, wave after wave after wave, that is just adding to all the love that is being felt in this universe. And this Christ consciousness is just so palpable to me now. It's like daily I am brought to tears because of the love that I feel for everything and everyone, and every, you know, being in my life, all the interdimensionals and then some. You know, I'm very, very grateful for the position that I have, and to be able to connect into so many beings when I choose to. You know, I take that as a great gift right now, and I can't wait for all of you to be, you know, experiencing those things for yourself too. And I really feel like this is a turning point, a big turning point in our journey together. And in this space, I feel like there is going to be a lot of growth, a lot of rapid growth for many of you in your personal journeys. I really do feel that, and I can feel this light coming ever closer to us, and feeling so strong. And, you know, something that I want to share is that in these spaces of darkness, when it is just, it's me, you know, it's all essences of me, but it's me taking on hordes, streams, you know, universes opening up, and just being after being after being coming through. And I'm literally like, you know, some spaces it's like a siren's call. I'm screaming at these things like white noise, and they just, you know, obliterate. And it's made me realize just how powerful a light being is. Up against all of that darkness, you know, I come out, and I've won in those spaces every time. And that just shows what one, you know, one of me can do. And sometimes I feel, you know, very little old me in all of this. So, you know, us coming together and fighting this at an energetic level, it's doing a lot, everyone, you know. And to those that feel like they're not doing enough, you are just by existing. Your light shines out to everyone. And to those, you know, that have families and are doing that is, you know, that is source work, that is God's work, you know, having that safe, nourishing space and all of that love that you're cultivating. It's really something that I know is really helping the planet at this time. And yeah, I couldn't be more grateful for everything that you are doing, every single person here, every single entity here. You know, we're making waves, everyone. But yeah, that's the last message. That's the final call from Jay. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And this isn't the last being to bring forward. I feel like I already know who's next. And yeah, I just think this is going to be a continuation of, you know, more information and more working through energies, everyone. But I will be continuing with Rico. I'll be continuing with the Anunnaki, and the GA is going to have a daily message for us for a short little while, which also, you know, translates as that in some spaces they've been able to calm down the battles. And yeah, you know, that just feels amazing and great confirmation for us to have that we're winning right now, everyone. But that's all from me, and the final call from Jay. I love you all so much. Take care.